Hey guys, ExitSign250 here, and welcome to ExitSign Setup 20. We'll begin. Now, just a note, at the time of this setup being made, it is getting close to Christmas, and it's the Christmas season, so I have decorated my room with Christmas colors, if you want to say, and I put lights around my room. So, let's go and see everything. Of my desk, I have my generic all LED, fully LED, whatever, ExitSign combo. As you can see, I have some lights that kind of wrap around it. That's just what I like to do at Christmas, wrap my exit signs that are up and emergency lights with these lights I have. This is the second year I'm doing this now, but there it is, and it points to my door, which is over there. And yeah, so I have this head right here pointing kind of back over here, like the back wall, and then I have the other head right here kind of pointing in this general area right here, which is, you know, I guess good to have. I was kind of deciding if I wanted it to point at my door or this area, and I decided just to have it over here. But there it is. I will go ahead and test it for you guys, and there it is. So looks pretty cool. But yeah, there it is. So the first sign is green. Now if we come over here, we have a red sign, and this is my Utilitech Edgelit generic exit sign, and as you can see, the lights go over here and around it. There it is. It's pretty bright, even though it's generic, but I'll give it a test. There you go. You can probably hear the relay click, but there it is. So now let's go and follow the lights over here to a Lithonia LQM GSD. This is the second generation of LQMs, and this particular one is green with self-diagnostics. And this is the first time that I have it on sidewall mount, as well as I have some lights around it, which makes it look pretty festive. I do have a lot of rants about this thing. I may make a video about it, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. But one of them is this canopy. I've never used this canopy before, any installation, and I've had this sign for about a year now. Coming up on Christmas Day, I've had it for a year. But I have a little rant, and if you want to skip it, feel free. But this is the first time I'm using the canopy, and this canopy is very trash, I'll just say. It cannot hold the sign up. I first snapped it in, and I was trying to wrap the lights around it, and it snapped off of the canopy, so I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't just push it in all the way. So I pushed it in again, and it snaps off. And so I'm like, that's weird. So then I had it snapped in, and I was trying to take off this faceplate, because I noticed there was a, not dust, but there was like a hair or something in it that was kind of blocking the legend. So I took off the faceplate, and the whole sign fell. So it kind of bothered me. I had to do a modification. I have it snapped in, then I run a long screw that goes through the sign, through the faceplate, the canopy, into the wall, so it's not going anywhere, but I just hate I had to do that modification for it, so that's what I'll have to do if I want it ceiling mount or sidewall mount. Anyway, that was my rant of the day. Obviously, the arrow is pointing, saying go over here, sort of, kinda. So this is a self-diagnostic unit right there. You can see what it says, and it is green right now. So go ahead and give it a test. And there it is, testing. Nothing cool to see, but there you have it. Now, one thing that a few of my fans will remember is when I first got this and I made the Christmas video, you probably remember I said that this has a feature that most signs don't, and that is fire alarm feature, or flashing feature. Now, obviously, I do not have it hooked up to my fire alarm panel, because one, I don't have a system, and two, there's no wires going off of it. But I didn't know at the time that this thing could flash even on emergency mode or battery backup mode. So I was playing around with it, and there's a switch inside that you flip if you want it for fire alarm mode, and I flipped it and unplugged it, and this sign started to flash. So now if I want this sign to flash on emergency mode, I can do it. So that's what I have it selected now. More than likely I'll keep it like this because that's unique and I don't have any other signs like that. But there it is. So you'll see that feature here in a minute once we do a power outage test. Something else cool that doesn't really pertain to these exit signs around my room is on my desk I have my Lithonia QM, and it's not really doing anything. It's obviously not pointing at the exit, but it's kind of just here so I can evenly have green and red color. So I have 2 green and then 1 red and another red. I do have the Lithonia QM on the same clicker as my lights around my room. So if I turn it off, its lights turn off, as well as the QM, as you can see. So something pretty cool, but there you go. We are now in emergency mode, and as you can see, it looks so cool in here. The LQM GSD is flashing, and that's a first for my channel, and it looks honestly really awesome. And then there's the generic combo that's obviously on. That's a cool shot right there. But anyway, so it is lighting up. There's me. Over here, as you can see, not the best, but decent. My bed's lit up, and then over here, pretty lit up. It's kind of dark over here. There's that, and it's flashing. So very cool. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. I do like this setup. I really like how this is flashing. That's something you don't see every day, but there you go. So I guess that will wrap it up in my room, and we'll go ahead and head to my dad's office. Now for my dad's office, we have my Surelights LPX ExitSign combo LED Legend with incandescent emergency light heads, obviously made by Surelights. Now this is kind of the lazy installation of everything in this setup. Number one, I didn't have the right screw for the canopy, so this is only being single screwed, and 1 anchor, which probably isn't the safest thing, but I will be taking this sign down probably tomorrow, if not after Christmas, as this video is being uploaded. You can also tell that the wire mold I installed last setup is down. I am doing maintenance in quotation marks, and I just didn't replace it back on the ceiling by the time of me filming this segment, so that's the reason for that. Sign does work though. You can tell. Of course, the arrow points to the door right there. We have the right head adjusted to point back over here, and then the left head right here points literally where I'm standing, so it kind of lights up over here. Now, for sake of time, I'm not going to shut off all the lights and close all the blinds. I'm just going to hold down the test button up here and see what you can see. There it is right there, and back over there. So there it is. So let's go ahead and head down to my garage. Alright, so now for the garage. We have my Lithonia Extreme, and I didn't scream Extreme today, which is a change for once. And above that, I have my Lithonia ELM2 LED emergency light. I have the Lithonia Extreme because it is starting to get really cold, and I don't want to mess up any of my signs. I probably should put my Lithonia Endura emergency light in place of the ELM2 LED, but I haven't yet. That's okay. I'll do that a little later. So the Extreme is AC only in green. I didn't just say that. I do like them. All conditions exit sign. And then the ELM2 LED is an all LED emergency light. So I have this head right here adjusted to point about right here. And I do have the opposing head adjusted for the stairs. We'll go ahead and simulate a power outage. And I'm starting to use this switch out here. I have a 3-way that controls both of these lights, and never really used it until now. But anyhow, it's kind of off topic. Go ahead and unplug it. And that's a problem. Okay. I think I want to replace this now. I don't know if you, whoa, yeah, I'm gonna be taking this one down right after the setup because it's been so cold. As you saw, I'm glad I did that on camera. When I unplugged this, it was dim when it came on. And it's still kind of dim compared to ELM2 LED standards. It's kind of flickering. I don't know how well you can tell, but it's kind of flickering from dim to bright. And now it stopped. Well, that's a sign that I probably need to take it down before the unit gets damaged. Well, that is not good. So I'll have to do that. Well, I'm glad I did this test. Whoa. It just got a lot dimmer. Yeah, you're seeing that all right. That's not good. I want to take this down. Look. Holy cow, it's dim. It almost reminds me of generic. I hate to say it. All right, that's really dim. Yeah, I'm gonna be having to take this one down. Okay, well, I'm glad I tested that. That's not good. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it another setup. I do want to wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays as this video is being uploaded. And if you're watching this when it is not the holiday season, then whoops. But there you go. I'm glad I tested this, so now I know I need to quickly swap this unit out. Hopefully not replace a battery. But anyway, that's going to do it for the setup. Thank you for watching. And I guess I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Whoa, flicker again.